I got your answer, and I appreciate it. What is the, you support Hezbollah, too, don't you?
Again, I find this line of questioning extraordinarily disappointing,
Is that a
Senator.
no?
That
Or
you
a
have
yes?
you have Arab American constituents that you represent
is
in your
that
great state.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that, but my time's limited, and I apologize, but is that a yes or a no?
Yes or no question to do I support Hezbollah? The answer is I don't support violence, whether it's Hezbollah, Hamas, or any other entity that invokes it.
You can't
So
bring
no,
yourself to say no, can you?
No, I can say no. I can say yes.
But
What
you
I can
haven't.
say is
You just
your
can't
line
make
of
yourself
questioning.
do it. Do you
Senator.
support or
Hey everyone, welcome back to Conservative Chronicle. Today we're diving into a Senate hearing you won't forget anytime soon. Senator John Kennedy has a reputation for his no-nonsense style, but this time he took it to a whole new level. In a fiery Senate hearing, Kennedy put a witness on the spot with one burning question. Do you support Hamas? The tension palpable, the room on edge. And we're breaking down every intense moment. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. But before we dive in, if you love in-depth political analysis and breaking down moments like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more where this came from. All right, let's set the stage. Senator Kennedy
oppose Iran and their hatred of Jews?
Again, I'm going to emphasize Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas, none of them is going to
You can't bring yourself to say no, can
Sir,
you?
I don't support.
It's real simple.
Excuse me. I'm going to,
Ian,
if I may, as a Muslim woman, sir, I'm going to tell you I do not support Iran. But what I will tell you is that this conversation.
I'm running out of time. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
known for his sharp questioning, goes straight for the jugular. He asks the witness point blank if they support Hamas. No sugarcoating, no build-up, just straight fire. But instead of a simple yes or no, the witness takes issue with the question itself, and that's where things get heated. As if things weren't intense enough, Kennedy doesn't stop there. He brought...
And according to your website, you're also, I'm going to quote here, a longtime Democratic Party activist who served as a member of the 2016 Democratic National Convention's Platform Standing Committee, close quote. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. You support Hamas, do you not?
Senator, oddly enough, I'm going to say thank you for that question because it demonstrates the purpose of our hearing today in a very effective way.
Let's start first with a yes or no.
Hamas is a foreign terrorist organization that I do not support, but you asking the executive director of the Arab American Institute that question very much puts the focus on the issue of hate in our country.
Well, I got
broadens the scope, pressing the witness on their stance regarding Hezbollah and Iran. And again, the answer isn't a simple yes or no, which only fuels Kennedy's frustration. You can literally feel the tension in the room. And Kennedy, he's not letting up. Then comes a major turning point. The discussion about the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. The witness calls cutting U.S. funding a moral failure. Kennedy fires back.
you called our decision to cut funding. You called our decision to cut fund. Well, first, what's the United Nations Relief and Works Agency?
It's UNRWA, which is the institution that exists to provide services and aid to the nearly 6 million Palestinian refugees.
And you called our decision to cut funding for them, quote, an incredible moral failure, close quote.
That is absolutely correct. But again, I would suggest that conversation is about foreign policy.
We did that because 9 UNRWA staff members were fired for actually helping Hamas.
Citing reports that some United Nations Relief and Works Agency employees had direct ties to Hamas's October 7th attack. It's a brutal clash of perspectives. And this right here is where things get even more divided. Is United Nations Relief and Works Agency helping people or indirectly supporting extremism? Let me know what you think in the comments. If there was any doubt about how tense this exchange was, this moment sealed it. Kennedy, clearly frustrated, delivers a final blow.
On October 7th, isn't that the case?
I don't believe that that's correct in terms
Let me ask you one more time. You support Hamas, don't you? You support UNRWA and Hamas, don't you?
Sir,
Please.
I think it's exceptionally disappointing that you're looking at an Arab American witness before you and saying you support Hamas.
You know what's disappointing to me?
I do not support Hamas.
Bring yourself
I do
to
not
say
support Hamas
you don't
or
support UNRWA. You don't support Hamas. You don't.
I was very clear in my support for UNRWA.
Hezbollah, and you don't support Iran. you should hide your head in a bag.
Some say it was uncalled for, others say he was just holding the witness accountable. What do you think? Was Kennedy out of line, or was he right to press for a direct answer? Drop your thoughts below. This hearing was a masterclass in political confrontation. Whether you agree with Kennedy or not, one thing's for sure. He knows how to put the pressure on. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.